We are continuing with the yesterday's topic, that is SURDS. When we have the SURDS, you can multiply directly. You cannot add it directly. So this question is, if suppose we have root A multiply root B, so it can be written as root A multiply B. And if it is root A multiply B, it can also be written as root A multiply root B. So that rule holds for the multiplication and the division. For example, we have root A over root B. So it can be written as root A over B root. So it can be on the both sides. For example, the example of this is, if we have root 2 multiply root 3. So you can write it as root 2 multiply 3, that is root 6. And if 6 is given, so you know the factors of 6 is 3 multiply 2. So root 6 can be written as root 3 multiply root 2 or root 2 multiply root 3, the way you want. In the same way, if we have root 5 over 2, so this can be written as root 5 over root 2. So that is the rule for multiplication and division of the SURDS. Now what about the, so let's do first question and then we'll go to the plus and minus of the SURDS. Now this question says root 6 multiply root 8. So it can be written as root 6 and multiply 8. Now instead of multiplying in the SURDS, the best thing is you factorize it. So factors of 6 is 3 times 2, and factors of 8 is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. Now we can take out anything which is in terms of pair. For example, I have 3 multiply 3 multiply 7 multiply 7 multiply 8. So this is pair. So from 2, 1 7 will come out. From this pair, this 3 will come out, and it will hold the same property of multiplication. Now here we can see we have pair of 2 and also pair of 2. So from this one, this 2 has come out, and from this one, this another 2. So the inside the root is only 3. So this can be written as 2 multiply 2 is 4 root 3. So the answer of this question is 4 root 3, and this is in the form of a root 3. So a is 4. Now the second one is, if you have to add, so if it is root A plus root B, in the SURDS you cannot write it as root A plus root B. Same is for the negative sign. What we are supposed to do, we have to break it into such a form that the number inside the root must be same. So if it is this 6, it is 5, so then only you can write this as 11 root 3. Otherwise you cannot add. So it is root 27 plus root 75. The best way is to factorize this. 27 is 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27, and 75 is 25 times, so 5 times 5 is 25, and 25 times 3. Now you can see that there is only one pair here and there is only one pair here. So this 3 will come out. So this is 3 root 3 plus this 5 will be out. So this is 5 root 3. Now as you can see that root is common the way I told you here. So now what we are going to do is we are going to add 3 and 5, that is 8 root 3. So the answer of this question will be 8 root 3. So here A is 8. Now the next question is about the expansion, and we know that A plus B, the square, anything square means A multiply A. 5 square means 5 multiply 5. Any square means you have to multiply the number twice, not by 2, twice. So A plus B square will be A plus B multiply A plus B. So you will get 4 numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So A multiply A square, A multiply B, AB, B multiply A is AB, and B multiply B is B square. All are positive, so we are not going to talk about any numbers, that's okay. Same principle we are going to apply for this. So this is root 3 plus root 5 and root 3 plus root 5. 2 terms, 2 terms. So our answer will be 4 terms. First term is root 3 multiply root 3 is, we know it is 3. Root 3 multiply root 5. As I told you, root 3 multiply root 5. So this I can write as, instead of writing it root 3 root 5, so I can straight away write root 15. Now 5 multiply root 3 is again root 15. And root 5 multiply root 5 is 5. Now we talk about the like terms. It is root 3 and this is 3 and this is 5, so it's going to be 8 plus. As I told you earlier that if root are same we can add. So this is 1 here, this is 1 here. We generally don't write 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 root 15. So that is what we are going to write here. So answer of this question is 8 plus 2 root 15. Now we are going to apply the same principle in this one. Root 5 is 5. Root 5 root 2 is root 5 multiply 2 is 10. But there is a negative sign here, so negative. Now root 2 root 5 is again 10, and you can see there is no negative here, so this is positive. And root 2 multiply root 2 is 2. This is negative, this is positive, so minus root 10 plus root 10 cancel, so 5 minus 2, so answer will be just 3. Now this is an important question. Generally this is called the rationalize the denominator. I'll give you more questions about this. Now we have to remove, our question is 10 minus root 32 over root 2. You have to write in the form of a plus root b, so we have to multiply by this number, multiply root 2 and divide by this number. We are doing this just to remove the root sign from the denominator. So root 2 multiply root 2 is 2, so it has all disappeared. 10 multiply root 2 is 10 root 2. As I told you, this is 32 and 2, so you multiply it minus 32 multiply 2 is 64. So this is 10 root 2 minus, you know that root 64 is 8 times 8 is 64, and this 2 can be divided, 2 is going to divide this and 2 is going to divide this, so this is 2, this is 2, so that is going to be 5 root 2 minus 4. This is supposed to be the question b root 2. So now we compare it. This is 5 root 2, this is positive, and minus 4. So a is minus 4 and b is 5. So that is the solution. So if you have any problem regarding this, you can ask me, where the explanation is not clear. Thank you.